Hey guys, let's talk about AEW Collision. So yes, guys, we had Colt Cabana on commentary. Really didn't care in Chicago with Tony Giovanni and Nigel McGuinness and Dustin Rhodes celebration. And the Natural is the new TNT champion, and he creates their sense to a lesson learned from his dad, Dustin Rhodes, and keep stepping when you fall down in life and get up and keep stepping. And Dustin promised to be a fighting champion, and Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis interrupt the promo, and Kyle Fletcher was angry that Dustin sold his moment and he earned a one-on-one title shot. Then Dustin willing his way into the match, and Kyle Fletcher claims that Dustin signed his own death convincing because he would take everything from Dustin Rhodes, and Don Callis celebrates Dustin as a great man. But when Kyle Fletcher essentially takes the title, and Don Callis has a lot of respect for Dustin, so he offers to save a spot in the Don Callis family once the belt changes hands, and Don Callis insults Dustin by claiming being in the Don Callis family is better than being the third wheel in a sense Dustin Rhodes' family is since then Dustin stands tall. Then we had Ricochet defeating AR Fox, and the Gates of Agony were ringside to interference in competition match, and AR Fox was a prince throughout, but he missed a 450 splash, and Ricochet bounced with the spirit gun for the win, and it was a good match, even though Ricochet won, but it was still a good match. Then we had the Death Riders attacking Colt Cabana. That was great. The Death Riders attacking Colt Cabana. I loved it, man. The camera was on the commentary crew chatting about the card. Then Maria Shafir comes out of nowhere through the crowd to choke Colt Cabana with a chain. And Jon Moxley punches Colt Cabana with the chain to bleed the man. And Wheeler Yuta adds some cheap shots, and Jon Moxley uses the chain to hang Colt Cabana over the ropes, since to the Texas Death Match. And Chris Enter had opportunities, but she couldn't get the job done. And Nick Stiller questioned about being consumed with Willow Nightingale, and Chris Enter there's sarcastically explains that Willow Nightingale was her opponent. If Willow Nightingale hits her, is she not supposed to fight back? And the Death Riders passed through the interview, and Wheeler Yuta told Chris Statlander that Chance bounced back, and Chris Statlander took that motivation, which was good, guys. Then we had Megan Bayne defeating Ty Mello, which was a little fun match. And everyone was banned from ringside, and Power Style, Prince Kuma style, Judo style, and Ty Mello straps Megan Bayne into a sense of submissions, but they're since powered out in the end, and Megan Bayne blocked Ty Mello's finisher to counter for a duplex jumping lariat and a running powerbomb to win. Then Sky Fly team is looking for a fight and enters Don Callis trying to reshoot Scorpio Sky, and Christopher Daniels blocks Don Callis and pursues a future match against the Don Callis family. Then we had Alex Winters defeating Taya Valkyrie, and Winters stuns Taya with a headbutt and closes with the sharpshooter, and that's what happened. She got some offense too. Taya got some offense in that match too, guys. Then Athena was on the balcony to insult the crowd and mock Tony Storms, and Timeless enters and asks that Athena signs her title match contract and fight now, and Athena balks at the question, and she will set Billy Starks to stepping up and Tony Storms on Dynamite, and Tony Storms will give Billy Starks a title shot too if she wins, and Tony Storms runs up to the balcony, but Athena runs away. Then Anthony Bowens was upset that Billy Gunn wasn't on the same page, and Billy Gunn claims that Anthony Bowens' assist with Matt Caster is costing him focus, and Billy Gunn had a sense buster match for Anthony Bowens next week. Then we had a 4-way 200K tag. The Gates of Agony defeated the Guns, Crew, and Big Bill and Brian Keith. And Big Bill with a monster, and Taloa tackled him over the commentary table, and Austin Gunn was in control after a famous serve, but Bishop Khan tags himself in, and Ricochet pulls Austin out of the ring, and Gates of Agony melt on Action Andretti for the win. And side note, Colton Gunn may have been injured and jumped on Big Bill and eats a punch, and looks like Colton injured his knee on the landing, and this was nothing fancy but bad luck with nobody at fault. Then we had the best wrestler alive. The whole thing, they're the best wrestler alive. Max Caster, you are the best wrestler alive. Then we had Kyle O'Reilly defeating Matt Caster. Kyle O'Reilly opens with a strike, and Matt Caster has enough and sends around the ring and runs the timeout. And Roger Strong rips Matt Caster, and Kyle O'Reilly continues since the best wrestler alive after since the eye, and Matt Caster went for a sunset flip. The mover since, and Kyle O'Reilly doesn't fall and snatches Matt Caster limb from an armbar to win at 2:42 remaining on the clock. Then Juice Robinson calls out Ricochet for costing the Guns the winning purse, and Big Bill runs in angry at Juice Robinson punching their throat in the locker room. Then we had Roosh defeating Shibata. That was a great match. Roosh last night, man, that was good. That was a good match. And Shibata stunt Roosh from a sleeper, but Dragolisto and Beast Motors run into interference, and Roosh connects on the bullhorns and drop kicks to win. And afterwards, Roosh grabs the trio's title belts, and Will Hobbs runs in with a chair to save his partner. Then the main event, we had Bandito and Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight and Messer Cora defeating Lance Archer and Rocky Romero and Josh Alexander and Ichishiro, an interesting 8-man tag main event. And Lance Archer in a beast, and Kevin Knight took him down on a springboard moonsault outside, and Jet Speed hits dive onto Josh Alexander and Ichishiro as Bandito since the 21 plex on Rocky Romero, and Mascara closes with a shooting star press to pin Rocky Romero, and that's what happened, guys. And give this show an 8 out of 10 as well, guys. And yes, guys, that Evolution, if you go back and watch my Evolution review, I don't know if I even said anything about that review, but I even gave that show an 8 out of 10. I probably even said that too. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit those notification bells as always, guys. And I might be right back probably Wednesday or Thursday again, doing my videos again Wednesday or Thursday or whenever. I'll be right back talking to you guys about Slammiversary, how good Slammiversary was. And I got to start trying to do it more better with you guys, doing it like every day, like the day after or whatever, because then I can give you the whole detail instead of, rushing it down, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit those notification bells. And this is Christopher Jackson. I keep on saying my old name because I'm going to probably go back to that, guys. But yes, guys, this is Christopher Killer 303. Also, again, this is Christopher Killer 303. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit those notification bells as always, guys. And I'll say it again, this is Christopher Killer 303. And peace out and take care, guys. Peace out and take care.